Hi, this is Cindy at Boasty Creative Living in my new house now, and still, it's not a real big house. It's 693 square feet, and there's a guest room that may never be used as a guest room at this point. It's become Lily's room, my new dog, and the closet in here is going to become more storage than clothing or any sort. So I took out the hanging rod, but I still need improvements there so I can store more stuff like arts and crafts, because this is a Lily's room office slash art studio room and it's not a real big room, and I'm going to try to put some shelves in this closet. I'll show you what I have in here. Oh, first let me show you what Lily has done. She's destroyed a few things. So here she is, Little Miss Innocent. Yeah, Lily. And one day when Dad and I were working outside on our skirting, he had her in here with the door shut but not in her kennel. And she did that to that basket. And even this basket here was dumped over and on the floor. She didn't do too much damage to that. And then like the next day, I realized what she did to the blinds. Lily did that. Yeah, Lily did that. So yeah, she needs constant supervision or she's in her kennel, because yeah, destructo. Puppy teeth coming in, I guess. She's what, 15, 16 weeks now. So she wants to chew on everything. And let me show you the closet here. This closet. Actually, I can get a lot of storage space out of here if I make more shelves. Get rid of that shelf. I'm going to move to the top, and I'm going to add 3 more shelves in here. So I was outside this morning. It was a little cold, but I have a lot of, where did I put them? Split up 2x4s. Did you hear that? I stepped on a dog toy. So I have these shelves. They were about 10 inches longer. I cut off 10 inches, used my table saw outside. That worked really easy because the shelving that those went with got bent when they were being brought here on a trailer. They were falling off. So I don't need those 3 shelves for that. I'm going to use them in the closet. And Dad and I had split down quite a few 2x4s. We had extras. So I'm going to use these long ones against the back of the wall. Got them out here with paint. There's already paint on the floor I have to clean up, so if I get a drop, I can clean it up. When they build these houses, they're a little sloppy. Oh, but they did leave me extra wall paint, so I'm just going to paint them the wall color. These are for the back wall. I measured that. And then I measured to reach the front wall and took off, oh, I might have taken off too much. Oh, it won't reach the whole, that's okay. Yeah, I just realized I had made a mistake there. I took off 2 widths of the stuff. It won't matter. It's still gonna work. The shelves are narrower, so going with that. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. So, I'm going to get a little paint on these and then attach them to the wall. I'll see if I can find studs. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I'll show you later what progress I make. Hero, that's not milk, that's white paint. I like how I get a little helper here. He came out, got curious about the dog. She's just laying there being a good girl. What's up, Hero? Don't worry, it doesn't go deep enough to hit the counter. Right about here, I need to do a disclaimer. I don't know what I'm doing, just like Rick on Old Camp Ranch. Lily's over there going crazy. What you doing, girl? Laughing at Mama? This is the hardest one because I'm up on the ladder, reaching up a bit. I only brought one battery in. Okay, good and sturdy. Voila. And I had the screws sticking out a little bit so I could line them up with the, whatever you call those plastic things. And got those two end ones lined up, and the rest should fall into place there. I think on the next one I'll mark like the bottom of the board to make sure I've got it in the right place, a little easier. Waiting for paint to dry. Touched up the patches, touched up the wood and the screws so they don't look so noticeable. I think it'll be done tomorrow, not tonight. Time to get back to work. I got lines in there. I used a small level. My 2-foot level is just a little too long to fit flat on the side wall, but with setting a little one on the end of those boards, I think I'm pretty level there. And I have my pieces on the floor there by Lily if she doesn't chew them up. And I'm going to get to work here fastening them. Got it. Now the other shelves are going to be a little wider than that. That'll be a place to stash stuff I don't need to get at real often, which there's a lot of stuff like that. Okay, poor planning. I'm running out of the little plastic doodads, and I grabbed this to adhere that top shelf because I can't reach to screw down so that shelf stays in place. So my handy liquid nails, that's going to work to glue down that top shelf a little bit. Just a little bit, I think, so I can get it off again if I ever need to pry it off. And behind the other boards, I'll put some of this too. Shouldn't have a problem then. So, little tip. Not everybody knows this. On most caulk guns, you got this little thing that pops up, and it's just the right length to poke some holes so the stuff can come out, instead of trying to find a nail or screw that reaches down that far. There you go. That's going to work wonderful. a little dab will do ya. That was a tough one. I'm reusing screws. That's not always the best thing to do. Some of them, the heads are stripped out a little bit. But it's working. We have so much hardware around here. I need to use it up. Alright, my project is done. Yay. Not too many difficulties with it. It didn't turn out perfect. I'll show you that other part of the video when you saw me go, oops, I made a mistake in measuring. I came up short there, but what I didn't realize is over, I don't know if the light's going to work here. Here we go. The molding goes really close here, and I hadn't looked at that. When I measured it, I measured the more open side. So it worked out just as well, and didn't turn out too bad. So now I have a lot more space. I have 3 big shelves and 1 small one at the top. Now I did almost have trouble getting that first big shelf in, because the top shelf and that shelf is a little closer together than the rest. It was almost too close together, trying to get that shelf slanted to get it in. There's probably some formula to figure that out, how close your shelves can be. But anyway, it still worked. All is good. My next project, is in my laundry area, which is a disaster right now. But up on that shelf, a little bit of light there. They just have 1 shelf there, and I actually have room for another shelf. I had moved these brackets, I had moved from that closet, so I could put hanging clothes here when I do laundry. But I'm going to add another shelf. Actually, I'm going to move this 12-inch shelf up a little. The one I got now, just bought today, was a 15 and a half inch shelf. So it'll come out a little further. It'll still work with the hanging rack where it is, and those brackets will be fine. So, and I have the brackets that I took off from that closet. So everything's going to work out, and that'll be the next project. Get my organization areas set up here so I can eventually get my shed cleaned out. You don't even want to see that. It's bad. That area I showed before where I have room to do stained glass is no longer accessible, and I'm getting there. I almost need a nice day and take everything out of the shed and start over. And I've made a lot of trips to Goodwill and thrown a lot of trash out. But it's coming along. I'll make progress every day. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Cindy at Bosey Creative Living. Bye.